Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Profit Ada for one more learning video tutorial. Okay, and as you see in the demo part earlier of this video, so I'm gonna talk about how you can convert Python to Android by following easy steps. Okay, so some of the prerequisite thing is definitely required in this stuff. Okay, so I've been already done a video how you can do the web view using Python to run app in multiple platforms. Okay, so I've been utilized the beware. Okay, and with help of that one I am able to run Python app in my Windows, such as a desktop application. Same I'm running in my Android. Okay, so in the demo which you have been seen is carried by the same. Okay, so this is the program for that purpose. Okay, so first of all, these things if you want to carry, so first thing is that you have encode which is from this. Okay, and you should aware about the virtual environment. Okay, so if you just get with virtual env, have been done some of some of the virtual environment videos which you just try to check it out. Okay, even recently I've been done the videos about the virtual environment, so you can check it out by giving the keywords. Okay, so which will be helpful. Now what happens, this quick setup, so this will be definitely gonna help. So definitely watch this video, it will be helpful, and rest of the things you can carry. So the second thing, the third part of in this environment, okay, you required need to understand the conversion. Okay, even I've shown how you can convert the standalone application .py to .exe. Okay, so that is the best. So that is also, you need to check it out. It is a smooth process which will do the work. Okay, so what happens, we converted .py to .exe. Same here also we are doing, we are converting from .py to .apk. Okay, so I'll give you the step-by-step process, just go through it and it will be very much helpful. Okay, so suppose if you go with any kind of a other applications, you may face issues, but in this case what happens, it is easy to follow the process. Okay, so I'll just the documentation I will show you how you can do this stuff. Okay, so all you need to do this Google about beware. Okay, so you will get the website of this one. Okay, so you just open this stuff. Okay, and when it is get open, you just have to say take the tutorial. Okay, and beware tutorial. So you have to go step by step, you can't miss anything. If you miss anything, you will get issues. Okay, in between they will tell like install GitHub, do this or do that stuff. Okay, and whatever we are doing as part of a briefcase, what happens, required any outer entity or this or that something, you can easily follow these steps, and if anything is remained, it will give you the directions what needs to be done. Okay, so from that you try to follow. Now say suppose my the APK I've been already converted, so I am already in a virtual environment. So this is important. Say suppose if you try to go straight away and just do it in Python, okay, so that will be sometimes it get hectic and even your modules will get clash. Okay, so that's the reason what you can do, you can avoid certain things that need to be followed in a virtual environment. Okay, so get in virtual environment and follow the steps, it will be helpful. Okay, so that is how you need to go. So if you are in this beware, you can check it out. So I think it is very much simple steps are there. So if you just click, and since we are doing in a Windows, so I'm going with these things. So they are talking about as it need to be the Python 3.9 to 3.12. okay, so if any earlier version is there, try to avoid. So mine is 3.10. okay, and even previous installation of Talib which have been done, it is required the 3.10 version. Okay, so I think best is you should have 3.10. If it is not, you can contain in a virtual environment, do installations, and if you are carrying an earlier version also, so that is not a problem. Okay, install this 3.10, okay, and create in virtual environment based on that one, and that will be helpful. Okay, if you're looking for that one, how to do these stuffs, you can follow that video of virtual environment. Okay, so dependencies are there, so you definitely required git. Okay, so I think I've already have the GitHub installations, but I think you required an upgrade. That I'll get in issues because of that. I have been installed this earlier version, so I've been clicked on this git, and I'll go for Windows setup. So I just install. So you just download this stuff, and you will get an exe file. Just go with the next and next steps. Okay, so it will get updated of your git, and you will be able to perform the operations whichever left. Okay, so suppose this virtual environment you can follow from the video. Okay, so you can create a directory, and you can get to directory. So I've been not done this steps. What I've been done, I've been directly created an environment and activated that environment. Okay, so because of that I'm able to do these steps. Okay, so you can follow, otherwise just say in this same way, and you can go with these things. Rest of the things I followed the same. So if I have to first of all I need to install the briefcase. So while installations you might face issues of git. Okay, so that is the reason also you need to have, I mean, it get installed, but when you run these things it will get an issues. Okay, so it's better download the git. Okay, so after that all you have to follow this stuff. So if you just copy paste, it will be helpful. So all you have to say briefcase new, and first of all pip install briefcase, then briefcase new. Okay, so all of the folders you will get this stuff. And whenever they ask for certain things, as in you need to give as in formal name, app name, bundle, project name, description, all you just hit enter. In name or email address you can give it on your whichever you want. In URL, if you have any website, you can give that, otherwise everything is perfect. The license will be there, so you at least in further steps, if you are asking for license, at least 7 steps will be there for license, so you need to accept that as well. Okay, if you ignore you will get issues. Okay, it will definitely gonna say you need to do this stuff. Okay, so we will get to the hello world, and we say briefcase dev. Okay, so what happens, you will get installed, and the same times you will get as the main Android application running in a desktop, so that we can easily and do it through Python. If you just run, it will be get done. Okay, but when you want to do some conversions, you need to follow the steps. Okay, so I think it is here, it is creating the applications. Okay, so I think for that reason I must say that you need to follow that prerequisite video of mine. Okay, so of 2 or 3 files will be there. So at first file initial, initialize.py will be there. Okay, especially in this folder, I mean source hello world. Okay, so I'll just show you. So what happens, hello world will be there, source and hello world. So in this initialization, main and app will be there. So here in initialization you need to paste that code. Okay, so I'll just show you. Okay, so this is the code which you need to paste. So main loop will be there, and I think secondary what you can follow is you can keep the same, and you can copy the main of this file, the initialization, and the main of this one will be the same, and the app which you are giving will be based on the code which I have been taught earlier. Okay, so just paste it, and this give this web view app and same as these things, and let it be the code same, just paste few of the things. Okay, so you will get at least this kind of earlier applications if you try to do. Okay, so you just neglect this stuff and just paste your own code by running as a website. Okay, because we are trying to run in a contained environment following a website and try to automate. So that is the reason we are going for this thing. So okay, so you can just give it and just go with it. Okay, so all you have to do, and you just so they have been given as a this initialization as well. Okay, so I think you don't need to pay certain things. It will be available. If it is not there, just give it. So here we are done. Okay, and you will, if you just run as a briefcase dev, same applications you will give it, but running as an website. Okay, so earlier it just run, and then secondly they will say put something and try to do in a best way. Okay, the next thing is you have to say briefcase create. Okay, so it will go installing support packages. So this will follow. So you can follow the documentation from this, it will be helpful. And the next thing you have to say briefcase build. Okay, so here only the conversion will get done. So until this, it is the best. Okay, and if you say briefcase run, so it will try to show you the app as well. Okay, and briefcase package, need to package the stuff. Okay, and if you want to upgrade, so in between also you can put some code, but I think it is not required. So next thing we can update. If it is not updated, we can follow other step, which will be briefcase run -u. What happens, it will open the app and it will show you the running. Okay, so you can take it to mobile, so you can go with the iOS. Okay, you can follow the steps for the iOS. Okay, if you want to build for the iOS, so I think that is also helpful. You can see from your side. Okay, and if you want to do it for the Android, so this is the steps you need to follow. Okay, so I've been running in Android, so all you have to say briefcase create Android. Okay, so it will run your create. First of all, it will create and then it will build the Android as an APK. Okay, so here your APK will get built. Okay, so all of the things is required in this case. So until this enough get done, okay, our purpose is served. Okay, rest of the things, if you want to run in a virtual device, you just have to be running in an emulator. Okay, so a little bit I'm facing issues. Instead of that one, what I can do, I can directly install the Java and have an emulator, and if I run, I think that will be more helpful. Okay, than doing these steps. And next these things, I think beautifully an APK will be created. Okay, so I will show you that APK, how the APK will be there. So say suppose we got the hello world. Okay, so we have to go with the build hello world. So this is how it will be created. So I've done nothing, I've just followed the same steps. So that is the reason you've been created the hello world folder and given some steps. Okay, you can customize your own way and try to run the stuff. Okay, so you just I'm looking for an interface. Okay, so that's the reason I'm doing. So suppose if I running a Flask app, okay, from my local Android app. Okay, now this Android app can be those mobile phones which I am not utilizing. Okay, so at least what happens if I have a customized running strategy, okay, or platform, and I want to implement them in Android applications, need to be utilizing this power resources and this Wi-Fi, this mobile internet. So I think this will be the best. Okay, so by having this, what we can do, we can avoid this the main part of a virtual machine or cloud or something that we can avoid, and we can run locally. So earlier what happens, we need to have these stuffs, but right now, as our internet service provider have been compulsorily said, you have to have this kind of a plan and need to be running in a month. Okay, otherwise whatever you have been given, they will try to lapse or something like that. Okay, so at least in India, what happens now, the internet is definitely having in every person mobile. Okay, so for at least that we can utilize in any of the mobile is kept as an idle. What you can do, you can utilize and you can create such app and you can have the app running. Okay, so this is our app. So outputs, and this is the folder debug. So this is app debug.apk. Okay, so this is the main folder. Now what you can do, you can just forward these things in WhatsApp or in email ID or from any Bluetooth or something like that. Just forward it and have it in your Android, and when you try to install it, it will definitely gonna say that it is harmful. Okay, but I think you can ignore, because I think you are preparing this app in your own system and you are aware what it is going on. Okay, so at least you don't have to worry, it's just an kind of interface. So I think that will be wonderful, and whatever the interface you will get from this part, it is an exacting kind of a features will be there, which is like best from others mobile, and if you are running locally, it will works the best. Okay, I think you've seen in the demo part as well. Okay, so just import the stuff from from anywhere, otherwise you can carry from the USB cable as well and run this stuff. That's it. And if you want to run as an Android emulator, just do it from other things which is supported, and just try to install. And whenever you can see certain kind of a version of an platforms, okay, in which it will helpful as an kind of a virtual machine, and it will allows Android to run, so that is also can be utilized. Okay, so I think that will be very much helpful. Okay, so I think this is you should go and only one app will be enough, only one this .apk will be enough. You just kind of if you go with a .exe as well, if you're running Python app smoothly, the .exe will be helpful. Okay, so if you're just running, it will carry all of your programs and strategy running. Okay, so that is how you can follow, and all of the things I think output which you are doing as of follows from the briefcase only. Okay, so you just need to set your virtual environment, and you need to set your folders, and all you have to say briefcase build, briefcase run. Okay, so all goes with the briefcase. Okay, but to have this app, you should have a pip install beware. Okay, so try to follow, just have the command prompt, and just have to if you are getting with this this virtual environment also, you need to give this step. Okay, so if you are following, just try to go with the pip install, have the git, and rest of the things you can carry from briefcase itself. So you just briefcase run. So what it will do, if you don't have an Android, it will try to install Android SDKs, and even if you don't have a Java, it will try to install. Okay, so packages, whatever it contains, will definitely gonna do it. Okay, so only the thing is the part will get on installation point. It is when you get for the Android, say taking it mobile. So this is the steps. Rest of the things, I think at least 4 steps, it is simpler, it is on kind of a local. But when you are getting in a mobile, it is kind of a you are having a good internet with the power. Okay, so if you have these 2 things perfectly, it will get smoothly, and it will get you installed, and just ask for like yes or no or something like that, some license, this and that. If you say yes, 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 and you are good to go. Okay, so I think it is pretty much whatever I've been followed, whatever they have been given the steps. Only few of the prerequisite thing have been changed, and it worked perfect for me. Okay, it is possible because I think previous I have done some work. Okay, so that is the reason it is easy to follow, and I think I can do it in best way. Okay, and I think comparison to other stuff. Okay, if I say that if I am running in a kind of a website, I believe the Flask is good. Okay, the PyInstaller converting .py to .exe is best. Okay, and in this part of an Android, from Python to Android, I think Beware is the best. Okay, even whatever I will do, because I already told you, I try to run some of the customized application in a Flask, and then I will give an interface to run in this my applications. Straight away, I'm not running in any kind of a having in my this one any of the third-party applications. Instead of that, if I follow these steps, that will be helpful. Okay, so if any another entity, outer entity or foreign entity is there, I want to include in my website, and I want to run, so I think that will be best. Okay, so you have your strategy which process, and that can be carried from your mobile, so I think that will be best. So I just gave the input and run, that will be helpful. Okay, so try to do this easy steps. Okay, thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe. If you have any doubt regarding this video, please do comment below. If you have any other queries or requirements, please do contact me at my WhatsApp. Thank you.